you saw the title. Now you're wondering how Pac-Man can help you learn a language, like especially a language like Finnish, right? So let's go right into it. If you don't want to wait until I finish explaining the example of today's video, you can go to the next timestamp. But I would advise you to stick around so you will get the whole concept clearly. So take this example for example. So for instance, Pieni Kola on Kaunis. The small village is beautiful. So this is the example of today's video. All the words are in basic form as you can see, but things change once you turn this sentence into plural. In Finnish, the simplest sentence like this one in singular form involves a lot of grammar rules when converting it into its plural form. So let's go word by word, I guess, and discuss how they change. So, first of all, when you convert PNE, you have to remove the last I. So, here we go. You have to remove the last I and add eth, which in turn becomes pianeth. So it becomes PNF. Just remember that it suffix likes to eat ice. Like whenever there's an I and you add eth, the I at the end gets eaten by eth. That's how you're gonna remember it. Okay. So there's that, and I like to learn a language by practicing examples as opposed to like remembering general rules that might not dictate some circumstances. Like there are special cases where this rule might not apply. So there's that, and let's go to the next word. Kula. Kula is a noun. Like most other cases in this situation, a T gets added at the end, and nothing happens to the word. Like nothing gets in, nothing gets removed. Okay, so it becomes the T is like the harmless guy who minds his own business. Okay, so you have to remember the fact that um, you know fact that this is like the general rule here. So it becomes kulat. That's it. So on becomes oat. As you probably know, you just have to remember it. It's just very basic. And when it comes to counts, so you might want to do the same process following the grammar rules to change counts into a plural adjective, but it's wrong. Like you can do this, but this is not going to be this is not going to be the form that we're going to use in converting our sentence into plural. And so in this case, s get s gets removed, and this is not the form, but in general, in general, like it's a rule. Okay, it's a rule, not in even general. It's a rule that that the adjective that comes after the comes after on has to be like a plural. Like the noun gets plural, and the what is like the be verb, right? So the adjective after that is going to be uh, it's plural, right? So it's going to be in participative case, which eventually results in, you know, Kaunis losing, like losing s and adding eta, Kaunita. So that's the plural form. That's the plural participative form of Kaunis. So eventually we get this. So pianet, kulat, owat, kaunita. So uh, and this is the example, but I want you to remember the suffixes and their behavior. So I created this small animation. I don't know if you like it or not, but here we go. So the eth suffix is I, and t suffix doesn't need anything. It just gets added. Okay. And eta wants to pair with I, so it eats s either way. So that's today's video, and thank you so much for watching.